It's almost as big as your head. Are you all ready for some amazing food and recipe ideas? Well, a good friend of mine from church is coming over and she is an incredible cook.
I'm Glenda Joseph from Shippensburg, and I'm so happy to cook a meal for Janine today.
I'm so spoiled. And she's cooking for us tonight. Nolan's not here. We're just gonna have kind of an evening bash.
Isn't that awesome?
It is awesome.
One day, when my daughter was 3 years old and my son was about 3 months old, I woke up to the fact that I had $20 in my wallet. We had just got kicked out of our apartment, or we were threatening. Like the landlord was coming, he said, "You gotta get out." And I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna go.
Yep.
This is my frustration chopper. Ooh, that felt pretty good.
Just a really quick introduction. Glenda is a single mom of 2, and she has had a really hard lot in life. She hardly had anything, could hardly provide for the children. And I remember her telling me the church had offered to like help her out, and like I think she was saying like give her like monthly payments to support her. And she decided no. She decided that she's going to trust the Lord to help her provide for her family. She is one of my biggest inspirations. She is just incredible, her testimony for the Lord and how she just relies on Him, and He has gotten her through so much. So the whole spirit of Moms Helping Moms, making mom community, by the way, Mama Java, my coffee brand, that's what we're all about here. I want to gift her some as well. But in the spirit of all that, I wanted to have her on here, give her a shout out. She's into Princess House. And if any of you are looking for incredible like pans and dishes and stuff, you can go check it out and support a fellow mom. She should be here in about 45 minutes. And I'm hungry. Okie doke, this is Glenda.
Hi everybody, I'm Glenda Joseph from Shippensburg, and I'm so happy to cook a meal for Janine today.
I'm so spoiled. I told her it feels like I had a baby. She just comes in bearing.
And I told her not to be too excited because she didn't taste it yet.
I know the cook and I've tasted the cook's food, so I'm not too worried. Anyway, how many years have you been in Princess House?
I've been in Princess House for 14 years. It's actually going on 15 here this fall.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it went really fast.
I have just been telling them. Do you want to tell me just really quick your testimony, what you were saying about the church?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I was a single mom and I had 2 kids, and my baby was just tiny when my husband left me, and I was left penniless, nothing. And my church is the best, and they were like, "Oh, Glenda, we could give you money, you know, every month." And I said, "Ugh, no, let me earn my way." And I tried different jobs and nothing was working, but I found Princess House. And I started doing cooking demonstrations for ladies that were kind, like Janine and other friends. And guess what? I made a go of it.
I want you to share that one story you were saying about the formula. There was no formula. This was one of the first days.
You're gonna make me cry.
Or don't you want to?
No, this is great.
This is a good story.
So one day, when my daughter was 3 years old and my son was about 3 months old, I woke up to the fact that I had $20 in my wallet. $20 to my name, nothing else besides that. We had just got kicked out of our apartment, or we were threatening. Like the landlord was coming, he said, "You gotta get out." And I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna go. They called and said, "We're gonna shut off your electric. We're going to shut off your phone." I didn't have hardly enough food in my fridge to feed my children. And I remember just having a little tiny bit of milk and just bare minimum. And I didn't have enough formula for my son. I was down to 2 scoops and I just cried. You cannot imagine
I cannot. I seriously cannot imagine.
I sat there and bawled, and I was like, I can't do this. I can't live. I want to die. And my mind was starting to go, you know, along the line of where it shouldn't go.
Right.
And as I was sitting there was a table beside me with a Bible on it. And my mom always was like, when you get really depressed, go for your Bible. So I picked up the Bible and I opened it up, and it just fell open to Psalm 42. Do you know what Psalm 42 says?
Don't put me on the spot like this. I'm supposed to look good here. Like I know my Bible.
Well, not many people know this.
Okay.
It says, why are you cast down, O my soul? Hope thou in God, for I will yet praise him, who is the health of thy countenance. And I was like, scratch the health part out, because I wasn't very healthy. But I wanted to praise him so bad. Wanted to praise him again. But it said you had to hope. Hope thou in God, for I will yet praise him. And I thought of all my trials and the thousands of dollars of debt and not being able to feed my family. And it said to hope. So I was in my pajamas. I did not look put together. I had a messy hair day and my face was all red from crying. But I knelt down beside my chair and I said, dear God, help me. Help me to put my hope in you. I need formula for my son. I only have 2 more scoops and I don't know what to do. But I'm gonna hope in you. And let me praise you again, by the way, someday. Let me have a time where I say, oh, I praise you, Jesus, and I mean it. That's what I wanted to do, but it didn't sound like that then when I said that. I fed my son the last 2 scoops of formula and I was getting ready to take a nap because I was emotionally exhausted when my phone rang, and here it was a friend from church. And she said, hey, Glenda, I wanna come and see you. And I said, oh, today is not a good day. Still in my pajamas, all sad. And she said to me, no, I'm coming to your town. I have to come and see you. So I scurried around and got dressed. And she showed up at my door and she had a grocery bag with her. And she said, oh, I stopped at a yard sale and guess what? I bought something for you. So I'm thinking maybe baby clothes for my new baby. But I opened it up and inside were 6 cans of formula.
That's just amazing.
And I said to her, oh, Ruthie, how much can I pay you for this? And she said, oh, nothing. It's just a baby gift.
That's amazing.
And I still had my $20 bill.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
when that's all you have and you get to keep it. Oh. But that wasn't the end of the story. After I took my nap, you know, sometimes the most righteous thing to do is to take a nap. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
You wake up much more righteous when you go to sleep.
So I took a nap and the kids were still sleeping. So I went out to the mailbox. I came in and here there was this long skinny box in my mailbox. And I was like, what in the world? So I opened it up and there was a letter in there from my friend who lives in New Jersey. And she had been shopping for formula the weeks before, and she thought of her friend Glenda Joseph, and she knew that I was feeding the baby a bottle, and it was on sale, and she sent me 3 cans.
Man.
And
Suddenly you went from 2 scoops to 8 cans.
9 cans.
9 cans.
Yes.
Amazing.
With I started my $20 bill. Oh, I was so happy. And I said, oh, I'm praising the Lord.
Exactly.
I told him I would hope in him.
That's amazing.
But it taught me a lesson though. So when you face really hard things, just don't complain about it to every other person. Take it to Jesus because he's able to do way more than you ever thought.
Incredible. Okay,
Absolutely.
What are you cooking tonight?
Okay, so today I'm going to use my Vita Sauna pan. I love it because it has a steam seal lid. And it means that you can trap all the steam inside here and it can get a real convection thing going on and it cooks almost 30% faster. So we have some mushrooms here. We're gonna wash them.
This feels like the ultimate luxury. Someone comes into my kitchen and makes an incredible food, feeds my kids. A real quick break to bring you some more convenient food ideas. You know I'm a long-term partner with Green Chef. Tonight we have my hubby and my son cooking Green Chef, which is amazing. Green Chef helps me eat clean and live a healthy lifestyle. If you've never heard of them before, Green Chef is an organic meal kit delivery service that provides delicious, nutritious approved recipes and clean ingredients to support a healthy lifestyle. Green Chef makes it easy to eat clean, quality food that you can feel good about. I love that everything comes pre-portioned, pre-packaged, delivers straight to your door. There's like no hassle in like pre-planning your food, going grocery shopping, everything is done for you and brought right to your house and you just need to prepare it. One of my absolute favorite things about Green Chef is their recipes are just bursting with flavor and I've often just gets me out of my box trying new gourmet style recipes I normally wouldn't try and it's just so flavorful. You can find a variety of options that support your lifestyle and I love that they give keto options because I tend to go more for low carb meals and my whole family loves it when we have Green Chef.
Xander, you ready to eat?
The flavor never disappoints. This stuff is so good.
It's good.
bad.
Love to come up and take a bite.
You can use my code MennoniteMom50 to get 50% off plus free shipping. Just go to greenchef.com for more details. What kind of onion is that? Like, hold it up next to your head.
My word.
It's just huge. It's almost as big as your head.
Oh boy, that's a lot of onion. I think I might just use half of it. See if I can cut him in half. We're just gonna cut these guys like this, and I'm going to make them finer.
By the way, what's this recipe again?
Oh, didn't I tell you?
No.
Okay, I'm
for it,
doing
or-
a chicken Alfredo sauce, and we're gonna have it over mashed potatoes.
Ooh, there we go.
Okay, so now I'm gonna use my little magic helper. It's called a veggie chopper, and I use it almost every day. It's so much fun. All of your things that you chop get all nice and square. And I found out that if you give it a good hard smack, ooh, it's supposed to work better. This is my frustration chopper. Ooh, that felt pretty good. So we're gonna do 1/4 of a jalapeno.
That's because of my kids.
This one is for doing soft things. And I mean very soft things, like mushrooms, for
Okay.
example. Okay, so this is my favorite knife, and we are going to butterfly this chicken. So let's see how this goes. And you have a butterfly piece of chicken. So I just like to put salt and pepper on them. Very simple seasonings. Little garlic and a little bit of oregano. Is there a real way to say that? So now we're gonna see if this pan is ready. So it's been preheating on medium heat. And I'm gonna take a little bit of water. Isn't that awesome? The water is dancing. And then we're gonna lay our chicken in. We're not using any oil or butter or grease. We're just gonna lay it right in there on that pan. Let's see how this chicken looks. Let's take this middle fatty here. Oh, look at that. That just came right off the bottom.
No kidding.
So the thicker the pans you have, the better.
Okay.
And this is a 5-ply. So there's actually 5 layers of metal in here.
Okay.
1 layer of stainless steel, and then 3 layers of aluminum. So now we're gonna add just a bit of water, and then we're gonna put our veggies on top. We're gonna dump our mushrooms on. And now we're gonna steam it. And this is so simple. You just put this lid on. This arrow has to be pointed up here. That means the steam seal is on. And you can actually turn it if you want to cook traditionally, or if you want to get the pressure up, kind of like a little mini pressure cooker, this will whistle. Okay. But I don't want none of that. I want it all to steam. And what happens is the water and steam from food cooking comes up and it hits the top, and then it drops back down, turns into water, and then it turns back into steam, and it just really gets a convection going in there, and it just cooks faster. There's some soft. This pot is amazing because see that lid right there? Means we can just strain these potatoes.
Ooh, that looks amazing.
Chicken's done. I'm gonna pull that out. Those vegetables made a lot of liquid. Right. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of garlic. We're going to add, this is a little over a cup of cheese. It's Parmesan. And then we're going to add heavy whipping cream. This is why this isn't good for me to eat, but it's so yummy.
I love cooking with heavy whipping cream.
And then I just pour this in until it becomes a sauce.
So is this one of these recipes that there will be no recipe?
No, I'll post the recipe.
Okay.
So this is going to boil just a little bit until it kind of thickens.
Okay. What are you doing?
Why do you don't video? Are you eating chicken?
Okay. I'm gonna add the chicken back in. Dump the chicken back in. So there's your cream sauce. What do you think, Trent?
I don't know. It looks good, I guess. I don't know much about cooking. I just
not
You're
true.
acting so.
experiment in the
He
kitchen.
loves to cook. So we're gonna put some butter in, and I'm going to use my immersion blender. And this is something I think every single household in America should have, because it has all of these options. Now, if I was making a smoothie, I'd use this. If I was doing salsa or breadcrumbs, or cracker crumbs, I'd use this. Or if I was making whipped cream or beaten egg whites, I'd use that. But today, I'm mashing potatoes. Look at this. So
right.
exciting. So you just, like that.
All right, let's see the magic. Xander, you're getting mashed potatoes. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's add a dollop of sour cream here. And then of course we need salt. And I'll put a little pepper.
This is smelling absolutely divine in here. I cannot wait to dig in. Would you like a bag of fresh roasted coffee as a thank you?
Absolutely. Thank you.
This looks so good. Lexi mashed potatoes. This is absolutely amazing food. Everybody's enjoying it, so thank you very, very much.
You're very, very welcome. My pleasure.
And a mushroom. Mmm.
Cracks and drink. Can you want some salad, Trent? No?
Where can people go to find you?
They can go to princesshouse.com/gjoseph, or I also have a blog. And
Go check it out. Yeah.
We'll post the blog information as well.
Yeah, down in the description. So
Yeah.
go follow her.
Yeah, do.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone.